What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learned, the show where we go through all the major talking points of the most recent Chelsea game. Although I don't really know why I'm even bothering with this video. I feel like I could have just reposted, I don't know, the Everton one or just anything really, because it's just the same crap every week, to be honest. I could have just reposted the one from the last 0-0 draw against Liverpool. There's not much changes on that front. It wasn't a bad performance. It wasn't a bad performance. It was just poor finishing. Typical Chelsea. Crap finishing. But we're going to get into all of it in today's video. Before we start, as always, need to do a little bit of housekeeping. So if you guys haven't done so already, hit the like button on the video. Just because Chelsea aren't clinical, it doesn't mean you guys don't have to be clinical either. You guys can hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to help us out as well. Try and get us to 200k. Check out my personal channel. The link will be in the title or in the description. What else? Yeah, hit the bell notification button as well. Don't forget that. We need you guys to do that too. And yeah, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0. The mid-off ends in a mid-result. Same as the last time we played them. And the time before that. And the time before that. I don't remember the last time anybody won in this fixture. The more I think about it, it's just been draw, and more draws than a coffee shop in Amsterdam. But who would have expected anything different? Who would have expected anything different? And to be honest, with Bruno Saltor in charge, I think a lot of people would have walked into the game happy to take the draw until they saw the Liverpool lineup. Because that is one of the worst Liverpool sides I have ever seen come to Stamford Bridge with my own two eyes. There was nothing there. Darwin up top, Van Dijk rested, Trent rested, Salah rested. They literally said, we're the easy fixture. We have Arsenal coming up next. We're rotating everybody. And we still couldn't win the game. Fair play to the defence. Fair play to the midfield. They did their job. Kepa, I won't lie, didn't really get tested, but that brother's so long when it comes to receiving the ball and then throwing it back out. It takes so long to release the ball, and then when we're trying to transition from attacks, it just slows the whole thing down. But who cares, because the attack aren't going to finish anyway. Kovacic missed a string of chances. Havertz missed a string of chances, and it leads into my first point. Finishing just let us down again, really. Kovacic had a string of chances. Felix had the odd chance or two. Havertz had the odd chance or two. I think Enzo had a long shot from range. We had 2 goals ruled out. One for a handball, one for an offside. It's just Chelsea, man. There's no point even getting angry about the finishing anymore. It's just the same old crap. And it's not going to change. It's not going to change. We're going to have this every single week. So you might as well just accept it. We will never score unless it's from a penalty or a set piece, and that's going to be all that we get a goal from. Our finishing is just dreadful. We couldn't hit water with a boat if we were in the Pacific Ocean. It's just the same old crap. Because 1 goal and we would have been fine. I said in my preview, Liverpool are very easy to beat at home. They have a poor away record. If you score first, they cower into their shells. But we had to score first. And of course, we weren't going to do that. So I don't even know why I bother getting angry about it. But something I will get angry about, because I've been saying it for ages, is Kai Havertz. This brother is not good enough. This is my second point. I told everybody about Purple Patch March Havertz. I am not here for it. I will not be sold by it, because it always happens. And what did they do? They gave him penalties for that month as a little bit of a vote of confidence, and it still didn't do anything. Havertz is not even necessarily the finishing that annoyed me the most. It's just the player. The player stinks. He's so crap at everything. Doesn't hold up play, loses the ball for fun, dead first touch, poor passing, poor awareness of runners around him, poor core strength. Everything's crap with him. But no, he scored a penalty against Dortmund that had to be retaken. No, he scored a penalty against Everton. He scored a flick that he wasn't offside for this time. So he's back, isn't he? It's different this time, I was told. He actually looks like a better player now. I can't with these player stands. They drive me insane. This guy single-handedly cost us the game. Single-handedly. And I see people trying to deflect onto João Felix. João Felix has everything in his game except the finishing. Everything except the finishing. The difference with him and Havertz is Havertz has nothing except penalties. Felix has everything. He needs to work on his finishing. But he's only been here for 3 months. And this is already the way I'm speaking about Felix. But people are already judging Felix in 3 months, but they want to give Havertz more than 3 years. Make that make sense. Because that don't make sense to me. He's not good enough. He's crap. Get rid of him in the summer. I said 50 million is a generous offer for him. And it stands. If we get a bid, accept it. That brother is not good enough. Next point. Let's go to something more optimistic. Because this guy just pisses me off so much. Fofana. This guy is our signing of the summer. An absolute rock at the back. His presence, his aggression, his blocks, his awareness, his positioning. Everything you want for a centre-back, he has it in spades. Unbelievable centre-back. And I'm glad we have him for 7 years. I know people say 75 million, too much for him and all of that. When you play with the consistency that he has, people won't mention the price tag because you're doing your job to a world-class standard. And that's what he's been doing. Big up to Wes. Unbelievable performance. Another person I want to praise because I've been wary about how we would come back to Chelsea all season. But N'Golo Kante, man, you know what? You know how they say form is temporary, class is permanent? Fair play to you, N'Golo, man. If you keep these performances up, give him what he wants. Give him what he wants. I don't care. And he stays fit. Let's throw that one in there. But if he keeps these performances up and he stays fit, give him whatever he wants. Give him whatever he wants. Because I feel like this is what the board's been waiting for. They've wanted to see how he would come back from injury, if he would stay fit. And if he stays fit and plays to that standard, invaluable player to this football team. Because in his first start back, he's wiping the midfield clean. His final ball, by the way, I've criticised that so much, but he had that in spades today. Controlling the midfield, breaking up play, everything you could ask from N'Golo. He did it to a perfect standard. Very, very happy with his performance. Wish he could have stayed on for the full 90, but we are still bedding him back to full match fitness, so I understand that. Still, him or Fofana, my man of the match. Last point, Bruno Saltor. Not too annoyed about him, really. I don't know why Badiashile was taken out of the lineup again. That's very confusing to me. Other than that, I don't think he did anything wrong. I had no problems with the lineup. Gallagher as the first substitute is a bit like, but whatever. Not having Fofana or Oba in the squad was a bit weird. I didn't get that. But for the most part, it didn't feel anything worse than what Potter would have done. And for someone who's coaching their first game, I'm not saying nothing. Give him the Wolves game if we haven't got a manager sorted by then. I have no issues with it. No issues at all. But guys, this is going to be the end of the video from me. Let me know what you guys are saying down in the comment section below. If you agree or disagree, let us know. And other than that, like, subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys very soon. Up the Chelsea.